We performed a great effort with ESO 3 years ago with a dedicated committee about the first guidelines about diagnosis and treatment of PACNS. So the most relevant finding in this work was that many of the well-known and cited literature papers are not perfectly done because the population studies is differently described article by article, and even the most common neurological findings and neuroradiological findings are underreported or reported with different words. For example, we don't have any information about how many patients underwent a post-contrast MRI sequence, what sequence, and how many patients had an acute stroke, and what is acute stroke in these settings. So we have also an overconfidence about interpretation of CSF findings, but the so-called inflammatory profile in CSF is totally non-specific, nor for PACNS, neither for any other vascular disease or non-vascular disease in the brain. So 1 out of 4 patients with PACNS have a normal CSF finding. This is because the diagnostic criteria of PACNS are not really diagnostic criteria as we consider, because they have not validation, they have not sensitivity, specificity, and we cannot use them as we use the diagnostic criteria for other more frequent disease, for example.